boys and girls, sailing fans of all ages. Captain Jack here. Today is a project day. Today we are doing something that's going to be a little bit of fun. Maybe not, but we're doing something. Now, a couple of negatives about today. It's hot. You're going to hear fans running. You hear humming in the background. It's the fans. There's nothing I can do about that. I have to be able to not have sweat just spraying out of my face onto my phone, which could possibly happen. So today what we're doing is I am installing a new head. This one? No, not this one. A head is the toilet on a boat. So our toilet is, and I'll show you guys some video clips before and after stuff. I will be editing this together, so you're going to see a watermark down in the corner over here that says Wondershare. I paid for Wondershare, but for some reason it won't allow me to log in on my phone. So whatever, it is what it is. You're still going to get a good video. It's still going to be put together with some stuff from inside, outside, and all the way around. It's the reason that I'm replacing the toilet is that it's a manual toilet, so that means you got to pump water in and then pump other stuff into the tank, right? Pump it out. Well, my pump salt water comes out when I pump it. Comes out by the handle. There's a kit that you can get to replace to make it so that seal is reset and everything is good. Unfortunately, the toilet's in 1995 and they don't make the kit anymore. And I thought there was a kit in the boat, and there was, but it was a used one. It's gross. So I dumped the bag out on my table where we eat, and it's all crusty stuff. I'm like, oh. That's when you grab the bleach, wipe, throw this stuff away. It's gross. Anyway, so that's the introduction. I'm going to go out and do some videoing of what the new head looks like, do some videoing of what the old head looks like, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. The old head. What I'm talking about when we pump, you see that water coming up out of there? Right there? That's because there's a seal in there that is bad. Alright, and I'd love to be able to just take 4 screws out, put a new seal kit in there, and call it a good day. But unfortunately, that is not possible. So basically, I have to pull bolts out of here. I see this one's broke off too. That's nice. We'll see, and there's bolts that go down there. And I got to basically just change out 4 hoses. You know, take those hose clamps off, which really don't look very good and new. I'll probably put a little oil on those to make sure that they're going to undo. Hose clamps, unbolting from the floor, and then this little head comes right out. So we will see how that goes. It's going to be a little bit of a process, I'm sure. All right, now I'm going to take you outside and show you the new head. All right, as you guys can see, that hose, or that head right there is brand new. I bought it. It was in the secondhand store where I work, but it had never been used. It was it's a $120 head. You know, there's not anything fancy about it. You see, it has the new style pump here. So if I ever do need a kit, I can get those. I'm actually going to order one and have it in the boat, because there's nothing in the world worse than having a head that does not work. We don't want anything to do with that noise. You know, I mean, that's just not something we want to have anything to do with. So we're gonna get that. I guess what I got to do next is go inside and run a whole bunch of water through that one, the old head, so that I can take those hose clamps off without having bad stuff come out into the boat. Now, you guys will be really happy that there's no smell-o-vision on this, because it's probably going to smell bad. There's not much I can do about that, so we're just going to get on it. All right, guys, well, first thing I have to do is reach into here and I have to shut off the water supply to the head. Because otherwise when I take these hoses off, which, you know, it's going to be up here. Bing, 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 bing. When I take the hoses off, it will be basically a straight 1-inch hose coming from the outside in the water into the boat. And, you know, we don't want to slowly sink the boat. 1 inch of water can pump in pretty fast. So that's done. So now I'm going to see if I can get this to aim properly. Can I target that right on there? I can. We're going to back up a little bit and I can see if I can see that. I can see that. Good deal. Alright. So now we're going to simply start removing hoses. Now this hose is a vent. Oh, a little bit of water came out there. Thank God it's just water. Now, if you're wondering, the water goes down into a little bilge here. This is called a shower sump. So the water goes right down into the shower sump, and I have to hit a button. It does this. And then that pumps it overboard. It's called gray water. It's legal to put that into the water. So I have a feeling I'll be running that pump a few times today, because I'm sure that we're going to get some water in here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Is it coming off? Yay, it came off. Those are just water hoses, so those are not something that I'm as concerned with as the big hose down there with 2 clamps on it. That one is, that's the poo line. We don't want that to make a mess. We don't want the poo line doing anything other than coming cleanly unhooked, and then hooking the new one up, and then cleanly rehooked. However, that's a fantasy, and I know that I'm living in a fantasy world. It's never going to happen properly. Alright. Okay, well, I got a couple of the hoses off. I'll try and get a different angle for you guys. And we will definitely be right back. Alright, you guys, the mounting bolts are coming out. I spared you some of the boredom of me going and getting the wrench and such. Alright, so one of the main differences between a marine head and a household head is that a marine head doesn't go down. It doesn't, like, the water doesn't go down and into a tank that way. It kind of goes back and across. And I'll show you some of that when I'm getting closer to that part. Alright, the mounting bolts are out. Oh, I dropped the hose clamp. We gotta not lose that. That's gonna go right back onto there. Oh, well, I guess I was about ready to give up the ghost too. So we're lucky we got a new toilet, because there was a seat in the back there that was a seal in the back there that was not okay as well. Alright, all I have left is the big hose to undo. I'm not going to do that just yet, because I'm going to go in and get some tools that I need to finish that part of said project. So, give you guys a pause for a second. Sure? Can you see what I'm doing at all? I guess if I get poo on me, I want Sissy to get poo on her too, because I'm making her film this for me. Because,
he isn't a jerk.
Yeah. Thank you for curbing your language there. I'm sure there's going to be some language after I get this out of here.
You know, there's only so many beeps I can do for you.
I am actually editing this video together. I've recorded a bunch of little chunks. So that there is a possibility that I could beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'd like to get a Samuel L. Jackson clip to put on there and have, whenever I beep, just have it say, you know, Samuel's favorite word.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be kind of the opposite of what YouTube wants to hear.
Right. Maybe just a picture that says it on it.
Oh boy, it's coming. I'm so worried about this, you guys. Because this is the poop tube. This goes over the poop tank. I do have a plug right here to stick in the hole. Once I get it to let go, I wonder if I should take it off of here. And then I just have to work the little thing. What do you think? That might be a little better. Oh, I didn't bring that screwdriver back here, did I?
Right
The
down
Phillips.
below you?
How about the Phillips? It's gotta be
Oh.
Phillips. It's okay. I had one brought back here, and then I said,
it's a Terrence.
yes.
A Terrence. A Phillips.
I really should have gloves on too.
A Philip and a Terrence.
Okay. Oh, I did bring it. It's right here. I'm not excited about this part, guys. This is, what the darn, the screw won't come out. I'm good. One second. Oh, there we go. I'll just use this. Just had to have something to grip the screwdriver. My hands were sweaty and wet.
But honey, it is so cold in this room.
Yeah.
Did you smell that? Sarcasm.
Ah, yes. Well, you should be able to smell it. You're laying it on pretty thick.
Well, you'll be smelling other stuff pretty soon here.
Okay. Oh, Sissy has a job to do. Other than run the camera.
What do you want me to do? That or run the camera?
Well, we're going to switch spots here in a sec.
No, we're not. You're not videotaping me actually cleaning because I'll never live it down. Oh, good thing you guys don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, smell-o-vision is something you got to be happy for right now that you don't have it. That's a stinky, stinky pipe. Full of stinky, stinky stuff. There we go. Now we shouldn't smell the stinky, stinky stuff anymore. Oofa. To quote my friend, my young friend Jordan Medall, oofa.
Oofa. Or as what Northerns would say, oofda.
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 Oh, no, no, in there. That's the Joker valve. Okay, well that does stop a lot of the smell. All right, guys. As you can see, I already have the new flange from the toilet on here. I forgot to have Sissy start recording because I wanted to jump on this and get it done quickly. That smell is really something, you guys.
Cool.
You gotta be super happy you're not here right now.
Sorry, honey, I'll cross my legs.
So, and we double clamp this just because this is one you do not want coming undone ever.
No, because then you might have a
poo geyser.
Geyser.
And we've had a poo geyser on this boat once already. We don't want it to
Yeah,
happen
on the
again.
other end of this, on the flush out.
Yep, we had a poo geyser.
Because our motor for the flush out, you know, to overboard this stuff when you're 3 to 6 miles off the ICW, yeah, definitely a poo geyser.
Yeah, we had a poo geyser.
When we had to change out that motor.
Pump.
Whatever.
Macerator pump, yeah. It was bad. It was bad, it was bad. I will be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to put the toilet in its new home.
Oh, it's a little warm in this bathroom, or what we consider on about a head. Although you do get a beautiful scenery. Even with the window open, it still doesn't circulate air very well. Flying the old Jolly Roger. I think he's past his minute on being back here.
One problem I had to deal with, Sissy. If you want to show this valve here. See this right here? This was facing the other way. That would have been a problem. So I had to grab it with the pliers and spin it. It's just seated in there in rubber. So it was just stiff to turn, too stiff to turn by hand. Okay. Now, guess which one I'm going to put in first, hon? Gee, how did you know?
Really couldn't tell you.
The stinky one. We close up the stinky pipe first. Hey, one thing I'll tell you that they did not improve on the new toilet. They went from using a Phillips head screw to using a straight slot. I friggin' hate straight slot screws.
Straight sluts.
I hate them.
Reminds you too much of the neighboring town back home?
I'm not saying a word like that, hon. We probably have followers from that town, and I don't want to offend anybody.
Didn't say what town.
I know. Okay. So the stinky hose, I think, is now no longer
Stinky.
stinky. I mean, it still smells just as bad, but I can't smell it in here anymore. Okay. So this goes, wow, this is like exact. It's exact. Yeah. Oh no, you stay on there.
Is that too short?
No, it's fine. I just have to get it slid on, and my hands are slipping from sweat.
Oh, come on. We don't do that down here in Florida.
Yeah. It's an Olympic sport down here in Florida.
No. We've already discussed this. The Olympic sport is swimming while holding an open beer.
Yeah, that's an Olympic sport in Florida too.
Mm-hmm.
Also too, and as well. So now this one goes on the sloped one. You can tell because it's sloped. Boom. Bring this up here. Well, just so you guys know, the other toilet was held in with one bolt. The other bolts had worked their way out. This one's going to have only 3 in it. And the only reason it's not going to have 4 is because one of the bolts completely snapped off. Oh, come on. I didn't loosen that up enough. I think by law, or by rule, by A, B, Y, C standards, that's supposed to have 2 hose clamps on it too, because it goes to the outside. Hang on. Why does this have a broken piece of PVC inside of it? Did I break that off? Taking it out? I might have.
Is there enough holes? Or no, you can't.
There's not enough hose for me to cut it off, so I gotta work it out. And this, my friends, is why a 5-minute boat job becomes a 5-hour boat job. This is just how all boat jobs work. They're all like this, exactly. Nothing ever goes just easy. I probably could cut it back. I'm going to. I'm gonna cut it back. And my friend Keith, if you're watching, I still carry my knife in my pocket, just like you said. The reason you used to have me come help you on your boat was because I carried a knife. If you guys watch closely here, you might get to see Jim get stitches.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Okay. Broken hose is now off. Regular hose is now on. Alright, you guys. All I got to do is put 3 mounting bolts in. I'd like to put 4 mounting bolts in, but that's not going to happen. So the holes line up perfectly, and the one hole has a bolt broke off in it, so, and it's in fiberglass. I don't know about drilling it out. I don't think that's a possibility.
The only other way we could do it would be to put teak wood down and then mount it to that.
Yeah, put a block, but this thing already sits up
High.
My legs are short, and me using this bathroom is laughable.
Having a 32-inch inseam or a 33-inch inseam is a plus in this matter.
Yep, that's why Sissy has long legs, so she can poop on a toilet, in the bathroom, in the head, on a boat.
Without a step stool.
Okay, there's 2 down. And I believe the other one was on the back side here, wasn't it,
Yep.
Sissy?
Yeah, different one was.
The broke off bolts.
Yeah.
This thing to start, which it doesn't seem to want to do very nicely. You'll notice I'm not ratcheting yet on this one, because it's being a real fun little thing. Alright. There, I think I got it started. There we go. Now, see, there is a block of wood underneath you here that those are seated into, and I think we won't have any rocking and rolling, honey.
Good.
That's good. Alrighty. Am I up close and personal? Do you want to adjust it? There you go. Alright, you guys.
Give me a sec. There we go.
Alright, you guys. That's how you install a head on a 36-foot Catalina. It went pretty darn smooth. A little bit of smell, but you know, so Captain Jack out.